The world keeps saying that quantum entanglement is hard to understand, hard to comprehend. And the thing is, it's actually not. It doesn't fit in the small box of science or math or language. It's much bigger than that, but it's also much more simple. Anytime we observe anything, we are quantum entangled with it. It goes back to that analogy of if a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there to hear it, does it make a sound? It doesn't. It requires an observation, a person, something with consciousness to interpret that as a sound. And then it goes back to the question of, well, does it make vibrations? Again, we honestly don't know unless there's something there to observe it. A quantum entanglement only comes from something with consciousness observing something, whether you see it, hear it, touch it, taste it, smell. The thing is, it doesn't mean it's right or truthful or factual either. If we are walking up a street in Kansas City and we see our friend Josh a block away, and before we can cross the street and wave to him or talk to him, he turns into a bank or a business or something, and we walk past the bank or whatever and we don't see him, so we go text him, go, hey Josh, I just saw you, I turned you in the bank on 3rd Street in Kansas City. And he texts you back and go, that's impossible, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. Your quantum entanglement was with whoever that person was. Now the thing is, if you think Josh is lying, you go, send me a picture then, you know, I think maybe he's playing a joke. And he sends you a picture of him standing in front of his hotel in Phoenix. And you go, all right, I guess you're there. Your quantum entanglement was with Josh on the street in Kansas City. And then once you found out it wasn't Josh, that quantum entanglement instantly changed to the fact that now you know it's not Josh. You see, the whole premise behind this is not hard to understand, but science and math and our language want to break things down. But anytime we look at anything, it becomes part of our consciousness. We are entangled with it. Like right now, I'm standing in this forest, right? Beautiful forest, you know, nice skies out here. And you know, some people are going to think, man, how far did you walk in to get to trees that big? How far did you, you know, get off the beaten path to find this forest? And the thing is, that quantum entanglement right now is the belief that I'm standing in a forest. But then when I actually look around, I'm actually standing in a park right in the middle of town. There's construction going on, there's people skateboarding, there's people playing frisbee, there's fences, there's houses, there's buildings, there's a children's thing going on over there. The quantum entanglement, therefore, if you did believe this was a forest, all of a sudden it changes instantly. As the observer, you're like, wait a minute, that isn't a forest. You know, that might be a forest over there, but you're staying in the middle of town here, buddy. And the thing is, that's all the tougher quantum entanglement is to understand. Now, to define it, to put it into math, to put it into words, even the thing with that with seeing Josh, you know, if you don't believe him, you might never change that quantum entanglement. You think the guy's just lying to you for some reason, right? Maybe he owes you money, who knows? But once we observe it, it's personal. We see it. We see it from a different point of view. We see it with our eyes, hear it with our ears, taste it with our tongue. And it's much like trying to define the color blue or how sun feels on your skin. You can talk about the science side of it, but you can't describe the feeling. You can't describe how it tastes, how it feels, how it touches you. And that's where quantum entanglement is just too big to understand. It's much like trying to use our minds to understand consciousness. We can figure out ways we can see it or things that point to consciousness, but we can't define consciousness. It's bigger than the mind and the ideas and the words. just like quantum entanglement. It's bigger than anything we can show or describe or put in a formula or put on a paper or test in a lab. It's everything. Anything that's observed, you're quantum entangled with. Your energy and that energy are now linked. And it can change instantly or it can stay the same forever. But that's as easy as it is to understand it. But it doesn't fit in a box. It is life, it is consciousness, it is awareness. And it is blending that with all the other parts of life that we exist in, and all the other people and energies and beings and earth that crosses our path. That is really all it is. It just can't be contained, restrained, stuck in a cell, stuck in a box. It's much bigger than that, but it's not complicated.